why don't we start with talking about how the last 2 years have been with you for coronavirus and the lockdown. How have you felt?
Lonely.
Lonely? Yeah. Then things started to get a bit better, didn't they? Mm-hmm. What started to get a bit better?
The restrictions changed.
Mm-hmm.
The Ks, you could go further.
Yep.
You could start to have people in your house.
That's
like
right. Yep.
up to 5 people in your house.
Do you want to tell us about how you felt before you got your vaccine?
To be honest, I was a little bit scared.
Yep.
Because I heard that other people could have different reactions to it.
Yep.
Like you can get sick from it. But I was also really happy because then the chances are I won't get really sick with COVID, and I won't spread it.
So tell me about the day that you got it.
We went into this mini room, this room with curtains, and then a nurse, she did it.
Yep.
And then we went into this waiting area with chairs and watched a movie.
Did you?
For 10 minutes.
Nice.
And then when we went out, we got a lollipop.
Did you?
I think that would be very good for younger kids. That if they didn't want to get it, they could bribe them. You can have a lollipop if you get.
True. How did it feel after you got it?
Well, my arm was kind of numb.
Yep.
And it was a little bit sore, but the nurse said to move it around after, and then it won't hurt as much. It worked. It still hurt, but probably not as much as it would have. And I just relaxed and didn't really use it much for the rest of the day. And then in the morning, it was technically
it was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, my arm hurt a little bit. And so there are any questions you want to ask about the vaccine?
How does it work?
So vaccines work against particular viruses. So the vaccine that you got and the one that I got fights COVID-19. So when your body is exposed to COVID-19, or if COVID-19 gets into your body, then that vaccine recognises that and helps your body fight that illness so that you don't get really, really sick.
So how many different types of vaccine are there against COVID-19?
So at the moment, there's Pfizer, which is what I had, and what you had, and what kids get. There's Moderna, and there's AstraZeneca. And I think now they've just approved the Novavax one too. So there's lots of different vaccines, but they work in different ways in your body, but they all aim to do the same thing, which is protect you against COVID-19. So what do you understand about coronavirus?
Well, I understand that it's a bit like a cold and it makes you sick like a cold, except the symptoms like coughing, sneezing, difficulties to breathe. And then if you've had the vaccine, it can affect you a bit less, and you could probably get better a bit faster than before.
Looking towards the future, what are you looking forward to now?
I go sailing with my dad,
Yeah.
and we couldn't do that because it was races with a club. We also had a lot of booked holidays that we couldn't go to.
Yep.
And we also go surfing at a beach that's near us. And there aren't very good waves there, so we usually travel a bit, maybe over Melbourne or Victoria to find good beaches to surf.
Yep.
And we couldn't really do that, so I took a long break from surfing and sailing.
Yeah, there are still a few things you can do to stay COVID safe, isn't there?
It's good that you don't have to wear a mask outside.
Yep.
And in summer, I don't think masks with fur or fluffy stuff inside are very good because it makes you really hot. But in winter, it would keep your face warm.
It would, yes. But you don't mind wearing it, do you? Because it keeps you safe, and anything to try and protect you from the virus and getting sick.
It's not really that bad. It kind of keeps my face warm.
Keeps your face warm. That's good.
I think we're going so well, and I think it's gonna will not disappear because it'll probably always be there. But we're learning to control it now. So once we've settled it down, life can go back to normal.
And what advice would you have for kids who might be going to get the vaccine?
It's not as scary as it actually as you think, because a lot of kids don't really like shots. Because they think it hurts, and actually so do I, but it's kind of like a tiny prick and then it's just over.
Yep. And then you get a lollipop.